Hey there, super friends. Jonathan Levy here, and stick around because in this video I'm going to share you my top travel hacking tips to get you free flights, hotels, and much, much more. Hey there, super friends. You know, a lot of people ask me, even if they're well-off business owners, how do I fly so much? I mean, I travel between 15 and 20 weeks a year, taking as many flights as I want. It's insane. And sometimes I even fly business class. Now, how do I do this? Well, the first thing is not going to surprise anybody. I use credit cards and I use points, and I use them extremely intelligently. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole strategy of credit card points because it's an entire subject, and actually years and years ago built a course which is not too updated, but if you want to learn more about that, you can check out my friend Trav's website at extrapackofpeanuts.com. He does a great job teaching people the ins and outs of how the strategies work. But at the end of the day, the first and most important thing is having the right credit card for your personal stuff and having the right credit card for your business. If you don't have a business, I highly recommend you open one, even if it stays completely dead, because you can then expense all kinds of stuff through your business. So what you want to do is ideally open up some kind of consulting business and pass a lot of your income through it. You can do this very, very cheaply on LegalZoom, and that opens up a whole world of credit card rewards, because some of the best stuff out there will only work for business credit cards. Now, two of my favorite business credit cards are the Chase Ink Preferred, not the Reserve, and the Amex Gold, not the Platinum. I have both of them, but I'm going to tell you why the Gold is so important. Both of these credit cards, whether it's Amex Gold or Chase Ink Preferred, have a very, very special feature. They allow you to pick one category of your choice to get 3x spending. Now, on one of the cards, that's limited to the first $100,000 a year of spending, and on another one of the cards, it's limited to $150,000, and then all other categories get 2x points. Now, this is an important thing. You need to choose the right category. If you're flying all over the world, you want to choose travel. If you are, like me, spending a ton of money on advertisements, way more than $150,000, then you get both of these cards and you make advertising and marketing that one expense category. Now, if you do the math, you'll figure out that I've already earned $300,000 plus another $450,000. That's 750,000 points right away. That doesn't include the earning bonuses when you sign up, which are another 50, 60, 70,000 per card. So right there, I've earned over 800,000 miles in the first year of use, assuming I'm getting those right expenses. Now, there's another two things that are really important about these two cards. Unlike many cards that let you transfer points to the airline and then buy the ticket, these cards actually charge you in cash and then let you wipe the expense away. The same is true with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which is another great credit card. By the way, I don't make any money off referring these cards. I'll give you a link if you want to give me points by signing up through my link, but I'm not one of these like paid referral program people, but I think I'll get like 10,000 points if you sign up for some of these cards. So anyway, you can be assured that that's nothing. I earned that in less than a week because of these techniques. Now, this also works with the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Venture Capital One, which I've had all of them. I've had both of them. Chase Sapphire is also another great card. Chase Sapphire Preferred. Anyway, point is, these actually buy you the ticket in cash from the airline and then erase the charge. And that's very important because what you're effectively doing is double dipping. So I will buy a ticket on United, and then United will see that as a normal cash ticket, albeit it's the cheapest fare class. Fine. But what will then happen is a couple different things. One, I will earn points on United, which I can use to upgrade to business class. And two, those actually earn me I can actually upgrade those tickets, right? Awards tickets can't usually be upgraded, and that sucks, because who the hell wants to fly economy when you're flying as much as you will when you get this many points? Now, on top of that, people will tell you it makes sense to pick an airline which flies all the places you want to go and stick with it. I have recently, in the last year, become a United Premier 1K. This is a lot easier if you live outside the US like I do, because there's no spending limit, but if you spend into the 5 digits, you can get into Premier 1K, and then you get 6 global upgrades, meaning if I fly from my home of Tel Aviv to San Francisco, I can get 6 tickets upgraded to business class, and yes, that means I get a full lie-flat bed, I get all the perks, I get into the lounges, all that other stuff. So that's my first and most important tip, and also my second one, which is pick an airline and stick to it. I recommend also looking at their partner airlines, because if you pick an airline like, say, Delta, right? And then you realize that their partner airlines don't fly all the places you want to go because their only partners are KLM and Air France, you're in a pretty sticky situation. Whereas if you pick, say, Turkish Airlines, which by themselves fly all over the world, but their program kind of sucks, so you would pick United, and then you can fly everywhere in the world with Turkish and still earn points, though you won't earn as much as you do flying United. I know you probably think all this stuff is a scam, but I earn hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles and usually fly business class using these techniques. Now, the last thing that I want to tell you, I know this is a lot to take in. Remember how I said that you should get the Amex Gold? Well, it actually turns out that you can get both the Gold and the Platinum, or you can get the Ink Preferred for your business at Chase, and then you can get the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, why would I want multiples of these cards? Well, first off, the Amex Platinum and the Chase Sapphire Reserve, I believe it's called, both have one very, very special thing. They have priority pass access, and this isn't normal priority pass stuff. This is actually a very special priority pass which does not have any limits, meaning even if I'm not flying with United, even if United doesn't have a lounge, which I have access to as a Premier 1K member, I can always find a lounge in pretty much every airport in the world, and I can always get access to that lounge. Now, sometimes I only get one guest, sometimes I get two guests, but this is really, really, really worth it if you think about it, because the Amex Platinum only costs $550 a year. It sounds like a lot, but your Priority Pass membership will be $250 a year and limited to 10 entries. So if you're going to fly more than, let's say, 10 times, you want to get into the lounge on the outgoing and on the incoming, especially if you have stopovers. It already pays for itself. And on top of that, the Amex has another thing, as does the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which other cards don't, and that is a premium concierge. Here in Tenerife, I did not have time to book anything. And you know what? I just called up the concierge. I said, I want to do the Tiede cable car tour. I want to hang out with some dolphins in a dolphin sightseeing thing. I want a great restaurant booked for my family, the best restaurant in the island, and it was all just taken care of in a few minutes. They will do the same for your travel reservations, and you get all kinds of ridiculous perks if you book through the Amex Platinum Concierge. I know all this stuff sounds super exclusive, but guess what? You can afford it, it's not expensive, and if you use this stuff right, it'll actually end up making you a lot of money. I value the points that I earn every year at about $20,000 a year. Pretty awesome. So make sure to check these out. If you want to support me and my YouTube, you can hit the links below and I'll earn some points. I'm not going to get some $500 bonus like the points guy will, but I would really appreciate it because it'll allow me to fly another place free. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in your travels. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked this little life hack tip and you want to learn more of them, please make sure to hit the link below, like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff.